Hi YouTube viewers, today we are going to make canned beans, okay, Goya beans. And I already started the process here. What I did was I boiled 2.5 cups, measuring cups of water, okay. I sprinkled salt. You sprinkle salt depending on how much you want to put because I really don't measure it. And I've cut pieces of potato this size, and they are already in here, okay. They've boiled in there, and I have also added 2 tablespoons of sofrito, okay. So this is the first part of how you're going to make this recipe, okay. So I've already used the sofrito. I'm going to go over the other ingredients with you, okay. Right now this is boiling. Okay, the other ingredients will be sazon Goya, okay, beef bouillon, onions. You can put onions in your beans, okay. And the last will be tomato sauce. Any tomato sauce of your choice is fine, okay. All right, so the next step is, since this has already boiled, I am going to also put some of this sazon Goya in there. I want you to take a close look. I usually don't use the whole packet because this is pretty strong, okay? And now I'm going to use some of the beef bouillon, okay? And this will give it a nice taste. Okay, so the beans, you can tell, the potatoes, you could tell that they're already pretty soft. And they have the sofrito in here, the sazon, and the beef bouillon, okay? And since it's already boiled, what I'm going to pour in there are the beans, okay? Now, usually I clean this, it's already clean, but you never know where it's been when it's in the supermarket, okay? And what I do is I get rid of all that liquid, and I just get rid of it, okay? I don't use the liquid. Okay. I'm going to put the beans in there. Okay, now you're going to let the beans boil in there for another few minutes, okay, before you add the tomato sauce. Okay, so this is going to boil there, and I usually use a medium, right here in a medium, okay. Oh, and the onions, okay, I used about half of a small onion in here, okay. Okay, so while this is boiling here, before we add the tomato sauce, I'm going to go over all the ingredients again. So, what I first did, again, I'll repeat it because you missed some of what I did already because I had to start it. Okay, what I did was I took the 2.5 cups of water in the pot here, and I sprinkled salt in there, okay? After that, what I did was I put the pieces of potatoes that I cut, I had put them in there, okay? Then I added the beef bouillon, which is this one. Okay, this is pretty popular, so you should be able to find it in your local supermarket, okay? And the sazon Goya, okay? This is also very popular. You should be able to find this in your local supermarket, okay? So all this is already in there, and now as soon as this is boiling a little more, the last step will be to add the tomato sauce, okay? Okay. And again, I always clean these on top, okay? Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned the salt. I think I did, but I did sprinkle salt when I poured the water in there, okay? I want you to take a close look at the stew that I'm making. Okay. Now the rice is not part of the video, but I did make some white rice, as you can see. Okay. So my dinner for tonight will be white rice with beans and some chicken that I have in the refrigerator. Okay. That'll be my dinner tonight. So I'm looking forward to it. Now, this recipe, I know it's the canned recipe, but many people love this recipe because you might live alone. Maybe you come home and you don't want to make large dinners. So you take a can of beans with your rice, put some chicken next to it, and that's it. You have a quick dinner right there, okay? Or maybe someone who's not very experienced in the kitchen. You know, sometimes you want to just make something pretty quick. This whole process takes about 15 minutes, 20 minutes the most, okay? Alright, so now that it's boiling, I'm going to add the tomato sauce in here, okay? But I usually use about half a can of tomato sauce. I mix it in there. And really this is it. What I'll do is I'll leave them here for a little while, let's say another 10 minutes, let it boil again, and then it's done. So I will end this video because what I wanted to show you was the process of how to make canned beans, okay? And they're not just canned beans, because with all these ingredients you're gonna have delicious canned beans, okay? And you're gonna be able to put it together with your rice and enjoy it with your delicious chicken. I'm sure people out there make delicious chicken, okay? So enjoy your food, okay? And again, enjoy your beans. Thanks for watching.